Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mike. You're watching Fowler Family Farm. And I'm by myself today, so I don't have Tanya with me. And obviously I'm not in San Angelo anymore. I'm on the farm. So there will be no more Braxton for a good while. Probably won't go back and visit him for about another month. Actually, he comes back here next. He'll be here for Thanksgiving. Let's get this right out of the way. You saw the thumbnail. That's not good. It's terrible news, y'all. And I feel terrible. Nothing really I could do about it, but Yelena got hit by a car and she died. It's terrible, terrible. It happened while we were in San Angelo, and I have not been in a mood to do a video. That's why, I told you I was going to try to start doing 10, 15-minute videos every day. I just have not been up to it. Dayla was my favorite dog out here. She was a great dog. She was a fantastic livestock guardian dog. She did her job really, really well. And we never had an issue with her getting in the road, ever. Like, even though we don't have, our entire property's not fenced, she would never go on the road, ever. She would stay on our property. Now, she might go to the neighbor's property too. She just would not go to the road. We never had an issue with that. Now, Silas would get out and get in the road every once in a while, but he was never in the road more than 5 minutes at a time if he was. So I feel guilty. I feel like it's partially my fault. But no matter what I do, you can't keep these livestock guardian dogs in. I cannot keep them in unless I have a bigger fence. My fence is 4 foot. They can clear that fence, no problem. I've shown it on videos several times before. I guess I could probably put 2 strands of barbed wire up to make it another foot, like one at 6, one at a foot higher, to make that a 5-foot fence. But honestly, they would jump that too, and they would just cut themselves all the time. They don't care if they get cut. So that's never been a issue with them. They've always been able to jump the fence. They jump through the gate, they jump over the fence, they swim through the pond to get on the other side, which is, it's just an issue we've always had with the dogs. So we've always just taught them how to stay on the property, and they've done a very, very good job with it. And where she got hit, I'm not going to show you much of that. You saw the thumbnail. I'll probably put in a quick video. But I'm not going to give you an up close and personal view of that. Where she got hit, she was literally probably a foot in the road, and whoever hit her pulled her into the driveway to get her off the road, or she did that herself. Obviously, I don't know who hit her. I don't know what car ran over her. She either moved herself right there in the driveway off that covert and laid down and just passed away there, or the person who ran her over pulled her over to the driveway out of the road. Literally, you can see where she got hit in the road. There's stuff there just to keep it clean. So you know exactly where she got hit. And it's literally a foot in the road. So I don't know. I've never, ever seen either one of my dogs, either one of my livestock guardian dogs. I've never seen one of them chase a car. So I don't think that was the issue. I think she was just in the road, probably at night, and someone just didn't see her in time. So sorry to give y'all some bad news before we really get into this video, but I just have been down in the dumps, didn't really want to do a video lately. And I know this kind of stuff happens. I mean, my dad ran over our first livestock guardian dog in our own driveway because she was just under the car and he didn't see her. So there's always accidents on a farm like this. You're going to lose your dogs, you're going to lose your goats, you're going to lose your chickens, your ducks, you're going to lose things. You just hate it when it's your best. Yelena's my best one. Now, Silas, don't get me wrong, he stays with the goats more than Yelena does. Yelena was my perimeter dog. She would stay in that perimeter and just circle it and circle it and circle it and do her job. She did it so well. I don't want to keep y'all in a bad mood all day and sad all day, so we're going to go feed the chickens. I've already got the feed ready. Let me go grab it and we'll feed these. Start right here in Donald's group. They're actually out today. We've been leaving them out. Well, not leaving them out. They can come out on their own. But I'm going to go ahead and feed them. That'll tell them to kind of, they've got about 2 hours of daylight left before they have to be in anyway. And we have been getting eggs. Since I've been home from San Angelo, we're getting 5 eggs a day, and there's 5 hens. So every one of them are laying an egg every single day now. So the month before that, we weren't getting anything. We were lucky to get 2 eggs in a week, maybe 2 weeks, an egg a week maybe. So I think their molting is done, they're over with, and I think we should consistently get eggs until daylight saving times changes and we don't get as much sunlight. So give you a close-up of Donald. Hey, buddy. Usually when I shake it, they start running. Yep. Y'all know, don't you? Well, come on. Here they go. They know where they're going. But you ran on the other side, dummy. I thought y'all knew where you were going. I just cleaned the water out yesterday, so go in there. Yep, there you go. Good. They're not hungry. They've been out all day, so they got plenty of feed to eat before they go to bed for the night. Well, I may have just jinxed myself. There's only 2 eggs in there. But sometimes they lay their eggs over here when they're outside. Let me see if there's a normal spot they typically go to. So we'll see if they've laid them over here. All right. No, they did not lay their eggs over here. They usually lay them. They usually like get under all this tree stuff, take a bath over there and get dirtied up. And sometimes they lay their eggs there. So I probably won't check those eggs for another hour. Maybe there's a few, maybe the 2 that were in there were wanting to start laying anyway. So maybe that's what it is. And I do check my eggs late in the evening, like right before I go to work. So it's usually dark. They're usually in there sleeping when I check for eggs. So that's Aria right there in front of us, y'all. Little Boston Terrier. She is a little mouser. She has caught 2 mice today. What are you doing up there? I can't, the food won't stay on top of the crate. You know that. I've been trying to teach you that. Here, get a little bite. Nope, you got off. So I try to keep all this food inside the crate so the roosters can have all the food because they don't get out. All the other chickens and ducks out here, they have free range so they can find what they need to eat. And they've done it for months. Well, the ducks have done it for 2 years almost now. They'll be 2 years old January 1st. And I stopped feeding them once they got big enough to be out here on their own. Just like ducks in the wild. I mean, ducks in the wild, no one feeds them. Well, I mean, people do go to ponds and feed them, but a wild duck finds its own food, and that's kind of how these ducks here are. They find their own food. They do good. I mean, I get tons of eggs from them, tons of babies from them. And then these 3 chickens, the rooster and the 2 hens, they have been out for about 6 months now on their own. And the only food that they get are the scraps, just like the ducks. So they have to feed themselves as well. These 2 hens right here, I never could keep them 2 in. They had a mind of their own, so I just let them stay out. It's kind of like an experiment, like how good can you survive on your own? And they've done very well. Now this winter, I guarantee you they're gonna find a home and stay in it because it's better when chickens are together in the winter. They stay warmer. Hey buddy, what are you doing? How come people say you're ugly? Okay, so we're gonna go up and feed the chickens in the Premier One fence. Okay, y'all, I think I can maybe feed these chickens 1 instead of 2 every day. Because where I fed them yesterday, there's still quite a bit of food sitting there. So I think 1 a day for now on. I'm gonna put this one back in the can. But while I'm out here, let's look for eggs. I started getting eggs out of here too, so they're done molting. And you can see all the feathers on the ground. That's clearly molting. So there's 4 eggs in here. So I got 10 hens over here, and yesterday I got 5 eggs out of here. So half of them are good. Half of them are laying probably, or maybe they're all laying different days. Oh, here's another egg. So 5 today too. I don't see any other eggs out here. Let me look underneath. Yeah, so 5 eggs today, that's not bad. I'll take that every day if I could. If I could take 5 eggs out of these 10 hens every single day. Uh-oh, this one's no good, it's cracked. That was the one that was on the ground too. Huh. So y'all, I really debated on even telling you guys about Elena. Millie, you want an egg? Come here. Let me give this egg to Millie. So yeah, like I was saying, I've been debating on whether or not to even tell y'all about Yelena. And I want to be transparent, obviously, so I have to tell you. But at the same time, I know I'm going to get ridiculed. A lot of people are going to hate that, saying I didn't do, my job is to keep these animals safe. And it is my job. I mean, yes, there's a lot you can do. And I probably should have done more about keeping her in a pen somehow or in a pasture where she can't get out. But literally, I mean, they can jump these fence like no problem. They can jump. Now, they usually like to go through the gate for some reason. They jump through the opening of the gate. But I've seen Yelena and Silas both just stand right at the fence and jump straight over it and not even touch it. I mean, so it's like not even an issue for them. So I can't keep them in necessarily. They want to be in there on their own. So they're already, I mean, they're trained to, or they're bred to be with their goats, and that's what they want. They want to protect their goats. The cat is chasing grasshoppers or something. It's jumping all over the place. Anyway, I don't want to, I could go on and on about this, and I know some of y'all are going to ridicule me. Even when I got Silas fixed the other day and brought him home, and I thought that would be a good video, and it got a lot of views, but I had a lot of negative comments. I had to remove a lot of them because people think half the population, I guess, thinks you should get your animal spayed and neutered. Half the population thinks you shouldn't. It's cruelty. So go figure. And that's going to be the same here. Half of y'all are going to be on my side. Half of you are going to be against me. So it's just part of it. That's kind of like our political world. Half of us like one person, half of us like someone else. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Well, I was walking down here to my mom's because she was mowing, I thought, but now I see that all she was doing was picking up leaves. She puts the leaf catcher on her mower and pulls it behind, and it just picks up all the leaves. She likes to do that. But I guess she's done. I was going to show you, but she's already done. Well, here's the goats. Hello, goaty goats. What are y'all doing? Hi, Ginger. You give the camera a kiss? Yeah. Goats are looking pretty good. Looking fat already. All right, y'all, I know I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I hate to put y'all on a downer. We hate when we lose an animal out here, especially one that serves a incredible purpose. Yelena served a good purpose. She did a very good job. She was probably my best livestock guardian dog, either her or Dayla, and they both got ran over. Once our fault. Well, who knows? They're both our fault, really. Dayla did get ran over when she was under a car. My dad did not know she was there. So that's a true accident. Not quite sure how Yelena got out there and did that, but it's not her norm. All right, y'all. I think I want to close this out because it took me a while to even do this video. So we came home on a Monday. My mom found her that morning. She called us on our way home and said, "Hey, Yelena's on the driveway and she's not doing good." So she was already dead. But it probably happened overnight, that Sunday into Monday morning. So, all right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick video. Hopefully I can get back on track where I can do these 10, 12, 15-minute videos for you daily. So you guys have a good one. Let me have it in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. Remember, do the good.